What's up? If you are around, join me. This is Kori coming to you live, and I'm super excited to share this quick training with you. So, how to make decisions with confidence, clarity, and ease. So, if you are in a place where you are debating some decision, whether that's a decision with your relationship, with your career, next steps for you, jump on. So, I'm going to share something that's super powerful that's helped me. And one thing about decisions is the more you start to figure out ways that work for you in making decisions that align with you. I'm all about aligned decision making and really connecting with your intuition and being strategic at the same time. So being practical and intuitive and, of course, applicable. So there has to be something you can use. Otherwise, it's not actually going to work. And so I'm always committed to sharing something that you can use right away. So if you were there, tell me hello. And let's see if I can share this over to my other page, and then I'll jump right in. So this is something I'm super passionate about because it is something that I struggled with for many, many years. And something I read, I believe actually this morning, was about how the messages we are here to share are the messages for us first. So the idea that you have to learn what you are teaching or what you're sharing. And it's not that you have to learn, because you'll have opportunities to continue to learn, but it's the idea that whatever it is that you are wrestling with or grappling with, that's your opportunity to learn, and then your opportunity to share that learning with others. So I thought that was really powerful to think about, that whatever is your message for that you ultimately want to share with the world, and whatever way that might look like for you, it might be through art or through engineering or through social work or through coding or through any number of things. But whatever obstacles come your way in that area are for you to receive in order for you to give. So I thought that was really powerful to think about, instead of thinking about, how am I gonna share this, and is this, what is this about? It's thinking about, well, I'm here to share what I've gone through so that others perhaps have the opportunity to work through their own thing, but maybe perhaps they could do it much more quickly. And that's always my goal, is that sharing what I've gone through and helping you all have tools and resources that I didn't have at the time, that I've learned with time, so that you can get through it much more quickly than I did. And of course, with decision making, I feel like that was something I struggled with for a very long time. I remember one of my first coaches telling me, I would always tell him that I'm a very analytical person. Hi, Susie. And he would say, well, for someone that's so analytical, you seem to say, I don't know a lot. And so that really resonated with me about how often I defaulted to not making a decision, to not choosing to trust my own inner knowing, to not even name what it is. And I find that really curious, that, and notice for yourself if that's your default answer. I don't know. And just ask yourself, there is a part of you that does know, and what is the fear around actually knowing? What is the fear around actually committing, really, is what it is. And that's for sure what it was for me too, is maybe we have this fear of, once we know, then we have to take action. And so as long as we don't know, we're safe, quote unquote. We're not actually safe, because not taking action is not safe. But maybe it feels a little bit safer to stay in a place of indecision, because then you don't have to take action, even though ultimately it is not safe. So the tool I want to share with you all is this idea of taking the decision that you have in front of you, whether that's making a big change in your career or relationship or health, or in some area of your life that you're just not quite sure what the right choice is for you. A way for you to move through this with confidence, clarity, and ease is to, of course, check in with your body and allow yourself to connect with your breath and really feel in your body where you feel that decision, that tension that you might be feeling. And then from that place, engage your imagination and just think about, okay, so who is the person that I am working towards becoming? What does her life look like? Who is that person who has already achieved all that I desire, who is already living the life that I dream of? And really, at this point, engage your emotions, engage all the senses, think about what it looks like, what it feels like, Even think about some of the aromas or smells or scents that you might be experiencing as that person. Think of the different high level emotions you have the opportunity to experience, such as joy and appreciation and excitement and curiosity and just a sense of higher level contribution because you're giving your gifts in a much different way. And from that space, as you engage in that and allow yourself to experience that, bring in the decision that you are wrestling with. And then ask yourself, as this woman who has already achieved all that she desires and is at the place where she's creating even more contribution and more value and creating new ways to love and live and dream, what would she choose here? What would she choose to say in this situation? What actions would she take? And of course, what are her beliefs? And of course, this woman, her beliefs align with everything is working out for my highest good, and letting go of it having to look a certain way and trusting, of course it's going to work out in my best interest. Of course it's going to work out in a way that helps me continue to evolve and grow. So I can take this decision much more lightly because I trust whatever I choose will be in my highest interest. And really, the energy is in the choosing. And so really sit with that decision and sit with who is that person that I desire to be and what would she choose here? And then take action as that person. So consider it done. It's done. This person already decided one way or the other. And then once you take the action, make the decision, let it go. Go do something fun, go outside, celebrate that you've made a decision, and then lean into trusting that the next exact right step is already on its way for you. So no matter what decision you made, the next right step is already on its path to you to help you with the next right step, to continue to guide you on your right path. And the more you can stay in that high vibe place of inspiration and appreciation and wonder and curiosity and excitement, the more you open yourself up to other opportunities that you didn't even know existed, because you're already you're already being that next level you, that person who already completely trusts herself, who has full self-expression, who has unstoppable confidence, who is able to express her desires with clarity without feeling guilty or pushy, who is aligned in her decision making, who is connected to her intuition, and who is making decisions for her highest good and to her continued contribution in every area of her life. So, I'd love to hear what decisions you're currently wrestling with. And if you are in a place where either you're not quite sure what's next for you, or you're wrestling with there's an opportunity for you and you're not quite sure if it's the right one, and you really are craving a place of more clarity, more decisiveness, more confidence in who you are becoming, and greater self-expression in that person that you are becoming, there are 2 ways you can work with me. So I have a 1-hour power session if you want to get in and get deep and get your action and get going. If you're a person where you are in a place where you want to do some more exploration and some more fine-tuning, there's opportunities to work with me for from 2 to 6 months in a flexible type of schedule. So those are 2 ways you can work with me to help you really step into that person who is confident and clear and decisive, who is fully expressed in all of their desires, and really stepping into that next version, that highest level of them in every area of their life. It's not just one. We're multifaceted, multidimensional beings. So when you decide to make a change in one area of your life, it affects all areas of your life. And really, that's the way change occurs, is holistically. So I'd love to hear from you. Reach out to me. I will put a link in the comments. And of course, I'd love to hear your comments and feedback about how this tool has worked for you, what your decision is that you're wrestling with, and how I can help you make that more clear, easy, and from a place of confidence and alignment for you. All right, thanks for being here. Bye.